I deleted my to-do list for 30 days. Here's what actually happened. I used to wake up and immediately reach for my phone. Not for messages. For my to-do list. 12 tasks staring back at me before my feet even touched the floor. And somehow, by the end of the day, I'd done maybe 3 of them. But I'd feel exhausted, drained, like I'd run a marathon I never actually started. Sound familiar? So one morning, it's something that felt almost rebellious. I opened my to-do list app, and I deleted it, just like that. 30 days, no lists, no tasks written down, nothing. And the first day, honestly, it was uncomfortable. I kept reaching for my phone, my hand hovering, like a smoker trying to quit. My brain kept asking, but what if I forget something important? What if I miss a deadline? What if everything falls apart? But here's the thing, nobody tells you about to-do lists. They're not just reminders. They're a constant, quiet pressure, a never-ending scoreboard that you're always losing. Every unchecked box whispers, you're behind. Every new task you add feels like another weight on your shoulders. By day 3, something strange happened. I noticed I was actually present. When I made coffee, I just made coffee. I wasn't mentally rehearsing the 11 other things I should be doing. I was just there. Day 5. I got an email from work. Normally, I'd panic add it to my list, feel that little spike of anxiety. Instead, I just answered it, then moved on. No list, no lingering dread. By the end of the first week, I started noticing something even bigger. I was sleeping better. I used to lie awake replaying my list in my head, like some kind of anxious bedtime story. Now, my mind was quieter, calmer, but it wasn't all smooth sailing. Around day 10, I missed something, a small bill payment, and my brain screamed, "See? This is why you need lists. This is exactly what happens." But here's what I realized. In the past, even with my list, I still miss things sometimes. The list never made me perfect. It just made me anxious about being imperfect. So instead of going back to my old system, I tried something different. I started asking myself one question each morning. What's the one thing that actually matters today? Not 10 things, not 12. 1. And something shifted. Day 15. I finished writing a project I'd been meaning to get to for literally months. Not because I scheduled it, not because it was on a list, but because, without 15 other tasks screaming for attention, I finally had the mental space to actually sit down and do it. Day 20. My sister called, and we talked for almost 2 hours. 2 hours. In the old days, I would have been distracted, checking my phone, mentally ticking through my list while pretending to listen. This time, I was just there, fully there, and that's when it hit me. The to-do list wasn't helping me get more done. It was helping me feel busy, and busy isn't the same as productive. Busy isn't the same as living. By day 25, I noticed my relationship with time had completely changed. I wasn't racing against an invisible clock anymore. I wasn't measuring my worth by how many boxes I checked. I was just living each day as it came. Don't get me wrong. Things still got done. Bills got paid. Work got finished. Groceries got bought. But it happened naturally, almost effortlessly, because I was finally present enough to notice what actually needed attention, instead of drowning in a list of shoulds. Day 30 arrived. And honestly, I didn't even think about going back to my old system. Because here's what nobody tells you about to-do lists. They convince you that the answer to feeling overwhelmed is to organize the overwhelm better. But what if the answer isn't a better list? What if it's no list at all? Now, I'm not saying lists are evil. Some people genuinely need them, and that's okay. But for me, deleting that list didn't make me less productive. It made me less anxious, less scattered, less exhausted. So here's my question for you. What would happen if, just for one day, you didn't write anything down? What if you just asked yourself each morning, what's the one thing that truly matters today? Maybe you'll feel lost without your list. Or maybe, just maybe, you'll feel something you haven't felt in a long time. Freedom.